there are three things that I never forget. The most unforgettable moment in my life. The first one is when I was a little boy.
When I was a little boy.
When I was a little boy, I think at that moment I was 9 years old.
I was 9 years old.
I was 9 years old. In my children time. Yes. In my children time.
Children? When I was a child.
When I was a child. I am a naughty boy. Yeah. One day, I threw a stone to my younger sister's head. Suddenly he crying. Suddenly she crying. After that, my father hearing.
My father heard.
My father heard she's crying, and she angry at me so much.
He became very angry at me.
He became very angry at me. He go inside to the house.
He went inside the house.
He went inside to the house and
took
his
rotan.
His rotan. When I look, it went inside the house. I quickly take my bicycle
tak ada S.
Bicycle and pedal it very quickly, faster and more faster.
Oh, faster and more faster. Faster and faster.
Faster and faster. After that, I try to cross a bridge. A wooden bridge.
A narrow wooden bridge.
A narrow wooden bridge. And accidentally. Accidentally, I fell into a river. Not a river, actually, it's a pari.
A big rain.
A big rain. Can you imagine that time when you was a little boy?
When you were
a little boy, you fall.
When you were a little child.
When you were a little child, falling
into
rain.
The big rain.
The big rain. How would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do at that time?
I'm crying.
So you crying? I'm very nervous at that time.
Very what? Nervous. Okay.
I'm very nervous at that time. I try to push myself.
Nervous or scared? Rasa gementar ke rasa takut?
Dia campur. I'm very scared.
I felt nervous and scared at the same time.
I felt nervous and scared at the same time. I tried to push myself into the surface.
To the surface.
And actually I did it. Because
if I failed,
at that time I didn't
know how to
swim.
If I had failed,
I was dying.
I would have died. And you
cannot see me today.
Yes.
The second thing, the most unforgettable moment in my life is
the second most unforgettable moment.
The second most unforgettable moment in my life
is
when one day when I rode my motorbike.
When I rode my motorbike.
That day it was raining day. So when I look at the right side, I see the.
I saw.
coconut tree. I saw a very high coconut tree,
Not high.
tall,
Tall coconut tree.
a very tall coconut tree, swinging. What we call it?
Swing, okay.
Swing.
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 Swaying.
Swaying.
Yeah.
Swing. Left and right.
Uh-huh. Okay, eye contact.
Mm, I I very scared at the time.
I felt very
I
scared.
felt very scared at the time, and what is it called?
And I expect.
I expect that the tall coconut tree will falling down.
Will fall down.
Will fall down.
Uh-huh.
I try to ride my motorbike faster. Therefore,
But
but the coconut tree is falling.
fell
It fell
in front of
in
me.
front of me.
Aku tak dapat berhenti.
Yes, in front of me. I couldn't stop.
I couldn't.
I couldn't stop my motorbike
On time.
at that time.
On time.
All time.
On time.
On time.
Tak dapat memberhentikan motor saya
On time.
on time, tepat pada waktu itu.
And I hit the coconut tree. And the things that was
Apa ni?
bermain pada
Huh? The thing that played in my mind was
the thing that played in my mind
my mind.
and on that moment is only that.
I thought I was going to die.
I thought I was going to die, but
But
my life is more longer.
but
But
God didn't want me to die.
God didn't want me to die. My life is still longer.
Yes, okay.
Okay. I am very thankful because
I'm very grateful.
I am very grateful because I never hit by the coconut tree.
I was not hit by.
I was not hit by coconut tree.
If I was hit by the coconut tree,
I was hit by the coconut tree. I think I didn't hear anymore. I
wouldn't be here
wouldn't be here anymore.
today.
I wouldn't be here today. The third things,
Uh-huh.
the most unforgettable moment.
The third most unforgettable moment
The third most unforgettable moment in my life is, of course, my wedding day. My wedding day
was held.
was held next year.
Huh?
Year, no, sorry. sorry.
Next year?
Oh, yang kedua. My wedding day was held last year.
Oh, last year. Not next year.
That day is the most unforgettable moment because on that day,
The most unforgettable moment.
most unforgettable moment
Because
on that day, I and my wife is married.
my wife and I.
My wife and I
Was?
was married.
Uh-huh. So what?
So I think
Oh.
I conclude.
Tadi tu apa?
Oh,
Unforgettable day tu. So why?
so because that day, my wedding day,
My wedding day, huh?
and my wedding day, many of my
Friends,
my relatives are coming to see.
relatives
Relatives are coming.
came.
I came to see my wedding.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I was very happy
I was very happy
dapat berjumpa dengan mereka.
to see all of them.
Bagus.
And that is the most
Dan tak pernah saya berjumpa dengan semua kawan-kawan saya.
that I never
Meet
meet all my the rest of my friends.
all my friends
All my friends
and relatives
and
And-
relatives
in one single day.
in one single day.
Terus? So let me repeat
So let me repeat
my 3 most unforgettable moments.
my 3 most unforgettable moment. The one is I fell into the
I fell into the
fell into the
big rain
big rain
and almost died.
and almost died.
Number
And
2,
number 2 is I
was almost
died because hit a coconut tree.
Mm.
And then the third one,
I almost died.
I never. And the third one is my wedding day, my happiest wedding day.
What? Your happiest wedding?
My,
Berapa kali kau dah kahwin?
the third things is
My wedding day,
my wedding day,
which is
which is
the happiest
the
day.
happiest day in my life.
Therefore,
I urge all of you to appreciate your life and the people around you because
uh,
the life is very too short
and you don't know.
and you don't know when you will die.
Yeah. Because
Because
I
I
almost died
almost died 2 times
already.
already.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.